Time for change. Toastmaster Bob Hottie.
Change is good, right? Or is that something they just tell you when it didn't turn out the way you wanted? Like a spouse that walks out on you, or an employer that shows you to the door. Sometimes it can be something as simple as a new process at work. Change is hard. Let's face it. We don't like change. We don't want change. Some of us aren't so good at it. So why is it again that change is good? Personally, the only time I like change is after a good workout. Come to think of it, a promotion or a raise, now that's a pretty good change. So when is it a time for change? I think Ben Franklin said it best when he defined insanity as doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Contest master, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests, are you getting the results you're looking for? If not, maybe it's time for change. Are you choosing insanity over change? Today I'm going to share with you 3 principles that I use for overcoming change: desire, discipline, and determination. Let's start with desire. Who here has ever been overcome so much with the change of circumstances of life that it just makes you almost freeze? It's unbearable. Sometimes it just feels like, it'd be so much easier just to give up. But that's when we need to tap into the desire for the change to move forward. I used to work for a relatively small company called Sequel. We were like family. And then, in the year 2000, on April Fool's Day of all days, as if it were some sort of joke, this huge company called IBM came in and bought us out. Talk about change. Everything was different. You see, I grew up in a small town and graduated with 28 other students. How in the world was I going to be successful at a company of over 400,000 employees? Now, there were some that didn't want to deal with the change and simply moved on to other companies. But I decided to use this change to motivate my career, to motivate my life. I created a deep, burning desire to succeed at one of the world's largest companies. Now, having the desire is great, but it won't get you all the way there. You need discipline for change. You need those habits that propel you forward rather than hold you back. I remember the first time I read 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. That first habit hit me like a brick wall. You see, I had mastered the art of procrastination. I was good at putting things off. But Stephen Covey's book told me that if I wanted to achieve the results that I was looking for in life, that I needed to be proactive. I had to take action to get what I wanted. I developed myself a personal growth plan. I began taking action and being proactive for the results in my life and achieving my goals. I started a very disciplined approach toward life. Now, having desire and having discipline gets you off to a great start. But those positive thoughts aren't going to stick around forever. You need determination to ward off those negative thoughts and fears. You need determination to maintain the change in your life. Now, over the years, I've had to weather the storms of change. And even though I've embraced change, it doesn't mean that magically, all of a sudden, everything was easy. Over the past 10 years at IBM, my determination has been tried. My thinking has been stretched, and I've been required to grow. I've worked hard at my skills in order to become successful, even though I found that Albert Einstein said it best when he said, "Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value." To become a man of value, I started to look for opportunities to add value to those around me. I became a student of leadership. I worked hard to earn my Distinguished Toastmaster Award. And I built habits that helped me in my productivity. And with a focus on personal growth and a focus on a personal growth plan, I found that I had much more value to add to those around me. Now, you can't change the past, and you can't change what others do, but you can change your attitude toward change. Are you doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results? If so, let go of the fear. Tap into the desire. Learn the discipline. And develop the determination to make change work for you. The good news is you can decide to change today. Well, we can't change our destination overnight. We can change our direction. We can choose to use desire, discipline, and determination to help us overcome the circumstances of change and lead to a much happier life. The best-selling author Karen Kaiser Clark once said, "Life is change. Growth is optional. Choose wisely." Choose to change. Choose to grow. Choose to use these principles and plan for a better tomorrow. Contact me.